In today's video, I'm taking a look at LibreOffice, the open source Office suite that's quietly become the go-to alternative to Microsoft Office, especially on Linux. It's free, cross-platform, and surprisingly powerful. But it also has some quirks, so let's take a quick tour through its history, its compatibility with Microsoft formats, and a few best practices when using it. LibreOffice actually has roots going back to 1985, long before most people even had PCs at home. A German developer named Marco Burres created Star Writer, which later evolved into Star Office. Sun Microsystems bought that in the late 90s, and in 2000 they open-sourced it as openoffice.org. When Oracle bought Sun in 2009, many in the open-source community worried about where the project was leading, so a group of developers split off and formed the Document Foundation. Their first LibreOffice release came out in 2011, and since then it's been under active development and adopted by governments, schools, and organizations that prefer open standards over corporate lock-in. One of LibreOffice's biggest strengths is that it runs pretty much anywhere: Linux, Windows, Mac OS, and even the web via LibreOffice Online or Collabora Online. That makes it great if you hop between platforms and want to keep things consistent across different devices. It's also the default Office suite on most major Linux distributions, so you'll usually find it ready to go out of the box. Now, this is a big question everyone asks. How well does it work with Microsoft Office? In short, pretty well most of the time. LibreOffice handles Word, Excel, and PowerPoint files from Microsoft Office versions all the way back to the late 1990s. For basic text documents, spreadsheets, and presentations, you'll rarely notice an issue. But, and this is important, very complex files can still trip it up. Advanced Excel formulas, like lambda functions, heavy macro use, or intricate PowerPoint animations, don't always translate perfectly. Think of it as 90 to 95% compatible for everyday work, but not quite pixel perfect for high-end corporate templates. If you're collaborating with Office users, a good tip is to work in LibreOffice's native format, ODF, and only export it to docx or XLSX when you need to share the final version. Here are a few easy tweaks to make LibreOffice play nicer with Microsoft formats, if that's what you need. If using Linux, install Microsoft Core Fonts. On Ubuntu or Linux Mint, that's just ttf-ms core fonts-installer. This helps keep text layouts consistent with what your coworkers see. Save in docx, XLSX, PPTX instead of the older doc or XLS Microsoft formats. Avoid advanced VBA macros or embedded objects when possible. LibreOffice supports some of them, but not all. Test your documents by opening them in Microsoft Office or Office Online before sending them off. Following these steps should go a long way towards keeping your files looking right across platforms. LibreOffice isn't just a free alternative, it's a full-featured, community-driven suite that's been improving for decades. If you're not reliant on importing and working on Microsoft Office documents, then LibreOffice should give you most everything you need. Even if you do work with Microsoft documents, you should still expect a generally good experience. Whether you're on Linux, or trying to break free from subscription software, or just want a solid open standard Office suite, LibreOffice is absolutely worth a look. So that's another video in the can. If you found this informative or interesting, please consider liking and subscribing down below. And remember, be excellent to each other.